matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense. Particularly, that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Kansas State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Yeah, and I love the big tight ends because they got those big catch radius. You can throw it anywhere near them, and they're going to catch it. And break tackles, the big physicality after the run, getting some extra yards when it wasn't there.
Complete to the left. Breaks into the open. Past the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wildcats! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So Iowa State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that, and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early this football game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To throw, it's Beck. Here's the pressure. And as he throws, he's got it down the left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
The coaches talked about gotta get to the quarterback, gotta ruffle his feathers a little bit. How about this first drive, man? They've already sacked him twice. This will pay dividends throughout a football game.
Got his man quickly. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Makes a man miss. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got it behind the line. It's Welch. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Aries.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive.
Going downfield for the big play. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Taking it the other way. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Takes a handoff. It's Welch. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Going for it all. Touchdown, Kansas State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll leave it with him. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
He's going for it all. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called.
Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Cyclones in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Townsend. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. Into the secondary on the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Iowa State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Barnett. quickly to the tight end. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's a heat. Going to try to get it himself. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The short hands, it's Brown. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Welch. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Kansas State will have to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start this drive going to the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Wide receiver comes in motion. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds his man, it's Williams. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. LSU is getting handled right now, and for this to be happening to this program in front of these fans, it's almost inexplicable. They're trailing by 21 to Texas. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Cyclones decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
He'll keep it himself. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Snagged out of the air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on first down from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Back to pass on second down. Finds the tight end. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Third down coming up after the completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Let's see what they've got on second down. Quick spin on the ride. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On first down, here comes this offense.
Timeout, Kansas State.
They'll run the option. Breaks the tackle. And they save the touchdown, getting him out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense...
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Cyclones with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense in hurry-up mode. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fires to the tight end. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient, fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pocket breaking down. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
And the Wildcats will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Moving out of the pocket. He holds it in and nobody's close. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4. He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Wildcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. A quick pass on the fly motion. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. To the air, it's Barnett. Finds his tight end. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. Absolutely center cut. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll take a deep shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Cyclones looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. Great place to start for this offense. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Welsh. He breaks a tackle.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to believe the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The throw. Hauls it in. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense going all in to stop the run. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Kansas State. And the punishment has been extended. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
34, Iowa State, 7.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Beck. He lets one fly deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. The Cyclones come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll take the deep shot. Catch inside the 25. There he goes. Touchdown, Cyclones. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Oakland. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Motion from the wideout. The give to the tailback. Can't get him to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the boot, looking for his man. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Behind the line, it's Brown. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter's sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside there. He's looking deep. Brings it in down the left side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Just keeps swinging it. Buying some time. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pulls it in on the right. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And the Cyclones are flying down the field. Touchdown, Iowa State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box. The play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Buys a little time with his feet. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. He's going to run it. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the 1st down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
The Cyclones moving quickly to the line. Off play action. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a... We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the Cyclones with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good.
Touchdown, Cyclones! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him dig you a point.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They want that clock to run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Opening play of the drive from the 39. fake on first down. Wide open downfield. There he goes. Inside and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Awesome execution. Nice job going down the field, scoring the touchdown, but only half of the work is done. Under 2 minutes, got to go for the two-point conversion here. Pick your play. Let's get ready to roll.
He makes the grab for the two-point conversion, and in the final moments, we are tied. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. This is what you dream of, isn't it? Waning seconds, football in your hands, a chance to etch your name in this moment in the rich history of this rivalry. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is on its way. Catches it at the 30. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. It's a fine line right now between being aggressive, trying to win it here, and not blowing the game with a turnover. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. The Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under fire. Swings it out to his running back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. The pressure was rising, drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
Turning it on. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. To the air. It's Barnett. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And the line of scrimmage is the 30. That'll leave them a 47-yard attempt and a chance to win the game. It is good. And with that, they've taken the lead. Guys, if you want to go strict